What up, Laker Nation? Welcome back to Laker City, man. Crazy breaking news. You guys already heard it. It happened about an hour and a half ago. Russell Westbrook got traded away from the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Houston Rockets. So this crazy summer continues spinning out of control. I cannot believe it. I never thought I'd see Russell Westbrook out of a Thunder uniform, even though I felt like it was inevitable. But it's crazy to see. Russell Westbrook outside of a Thunder uniform. Honestly, like the NBA looks so much different than before it came into the season, man. Before the offseason started. So I know what you guys are thinking. How does this impact the Lakers? Well, I had you guys vote on Twitter if you guys wanted me to do a video. I did want to give my reaction because this is not really gonna impact the league that much, except it's gonna be really annoying to play the Oklahoma City Thunder because now you got a flopper who draws a lot of fouls, and you have, a good slasher who also draws a lot of fouls. So that's going to be whistle heaven for the Houston Rockets, and it's going to be a matchup nightmare for everybody that's guarding them because, again, they both know how to draw fouls extremely well. How was my basketball practice? Went well, man. I can't wait to actually start playing on Tuesday, so thanks for asking. What's up, everybody? Welcome to live stream. Crazy news. Russell Westbrook traded to the Rockets. Now, I'm kind of upset at this trade for one reason. Sam Presti wants to sabotage the Lakers. Look, he did the Paul George trade to the Clippers, obviously to prevent Kawhi from going to the Lakers. The whole league is conspiring against us. And then part two is he did this trade to the Rockets to keep them relevant. Everybody knows the Rockets were a pretender, and Sam Presti wanted to make the path to the finals harder for LeBron and the Lakers. So that's the whole reason that this trade was consummated. Look, Sam Presti didn't get anything special. He got future picks. Whoop-de-doo. You could have got future picks from almost any team in the league. You got Chris Paul. Nobody wants that horrible contract. Obviously, they're probably, they're probably going to want to buy him out. And then the question remains, who's going to be interested in Chris Paul? The Lakers? I don't really want Chris Paul for one reason. I dislike his attitude off the court. On the court, we all know he's a competitor. He's feisty, but he's also very much a crybaby. But I don't want Chris Paul for one main reason. His attitude off the court is horrible, and he's a locker room cancer. I mean, everywhere he's gone, he's had locker room problems. He had them with Blake Griffin and with the Clippers. Now he had them with Houston. Obviously, that's why he got traded. And let's not forget that Rondo socked his ass out. So, we don't want Chris Paul. We have plenty of guards. We're fine. However, if he does come, obviously I embrace any Laker that wears a jersey. But I hopefully it doesn't happen, man. Hopefully, I still prefer Iguodala. I feel like he'll give us something that, even though we can still fortify and strengthen up. Now, where does this leave the Rockets in the Western Conference? Let's talk about the Rockets. The Rockets now have Clint Capella, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook. It's going to be very interesting to see, extremely interesting to see how Russell Westbrook and James Harden coexist. I don't think they're going to click right away. They're going to have to put a lot of their ego aside to make it work because they're both ball-dominant guards. Yes, they're both very effective off of screen and rolls and stuff like that, but they're both high-volume scorers. They need a lot of shots. So that's going to be, jack shot heaven for both of them under Mike D'Antoni. They're both just going to be jacking them shots. However, where I think it will work with Westbrook is in transition. Obviously, Mike D'Antoni gives his teams green lights, and they get to go coast to coast. Westbrook's going to make a living in Mike D'Antoni's system just on transition if he stays healthy. CP3 for the vet minimum? I wouldn't be mad, but I'm still very cautious because, remember, we just signed Rondo. Those two don't like each other. So you don't want to start off the season with back chemistry problems right off the top. Rondo's going to feel slighted as heck. And obviously, if Chris Paul starts, Rondo's going to feel betrayed. He might even start some problems, man. We don't want that. We already have Rondo. We have our floor general. Yeah, he's not the greatest shooter. He's not like Chris Paul, but we have plenty of guards already at depth. We need Iguodala. I'll take Iguodala or somebody else. Hey, what's up? Hey, what up, T? After high school, what's up, bro? How you doing? Westbrook is not that great of an outside shooter. I agree, but he is a great slasher, and he's great at drawing fouls, so that's going to be a matchup nightmare. to guard him and Westbrook. You know, the refs better monitor all the flopping and stuff, man. Yo, Dan, nice Clipper diss track. Hope we can make a collaboration on a heavy metal Laker track or another Clipper diss track. I feel you, bro. He said Linkin Park style. That'd be dope. That's one of my favorite bands ever, man. Linkin Park. You know, rest in peace to Chester. He said we should get Korver. Korver's okay for me, but he's not that high on my list. He said, can't wait to see those new State Farm commercials. This guy. He said, I don't want the flopper on our team. Clipper diss was awesome. Thanks, guys. Glad you guys like it. Glad to continue dropping likes on that. And thank you guys for showing support, man. Houston got worse. Well, that's debatable, man. That's very debatable. I don't think that we're going to know. It's going to depend. Look, if one thing I know about Russell Westbrook is, you know, he's gotten a lot of flack from me simply because, you know, I call him steroids and he's always upset and stuff like that. My theory is that he does do steroids just because he's always angry at the world and he never runs out of energy. But it could just be natural. I'm just talking smack. Bottom line with Westbrook is he sacrificed last year. That way Paul George would flourish, and Paul George still left him. So I feel sorry for Westbrook in the sense that he can do no right. If he's too aggressive, you know, team players leave because of that. That's why Kevin Durant didn't resign. And if he's too passive, PG still left. So everybody's always going to criticize Westbrook, and I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He is more unselfish than James Harden, that's for sure. James Harden is very selfish. He takes most of the shots, and he bumps head with teammates that, you know, don't give him the rock when he wants it, like Chris Paul or Dwight Howard or whatever. So, yeah, it's a boomer bust. I agree with Random Universe. It's a boomer bust trade. We're not going to know. It is going to be very interesting to watch. So the league is super, super fun to watch, man. He said, champion, the new Lakers anthem. That's what's up, bro. I'm glad you like it. I pray that one day it'll get played in Staples Center. If it ain't that one, then I'll drop another one. But that would be a dream come true, man. Boogie. Oh, good thing you brought up DeMarcus. Somebody hit me up on Twitter, and they told me to bring up the DeMarcus Cousins. He looked great. He looks in shape, and he looks motivated. And I told you guys I felt like he was going to have a bounce-back season. So I believe that DeMarcus Cousins is going to surprise some people this year, man. That's right. It was Rosas. Credit to Rosas for bringing that up on Twitter. Thank you, bro. But I'm doing good. Thanks, JaVale. How you doing, bro? This is number 2. I'm still repping that Fisher/Lonzo number 2, man. Pelicans, GOAT squad. Pelicans, they're going to be fun to watch. He said Lakers can't start off slow. You know what? I'm not expecting them to, but if they do, it'll be understandable because they have a new team. However, I do expect us to be a 55-plus win team this season. He's a CP3 to the Lakers with all our talent would be scary. I feel you on that, but you got to remember chemistry issues, man. There's not enough rock to go all the way around. Chris Paul's a floor general. I feel like we already have that with LeBron. If he runs at some point, even though Frank Vogel denied the reports that they were going to put LeBron at point, he said they haven't really talked about it. But the reason for that is he doesn't want to give his game plan away too early so that other teams start strategizing all summer long. So I still believe he'll be running some point. Don't let this distract you from the fact that PG-13 and Kawhi will not win a championship in 2 years and leave. Therefore, I feel you, bro. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I'm not worried about the Clippers. I'm excited about the Lakers, man. He said, I'd waive Rondo for CP3. I mean, if you do that, then it might work. But I like Rondo, man. He's feisty. I like Rondo. Chris Paul, to me, is more of a diva. And I feel like he could be more of a locker room cancer. Rondo actually showed he could be a good vet in the locker room. Detail, I think Westbrook is way more selfish. Rocket system is based on Harden handle the ball the most of the time. Westbrook has been paired with too many stars and has failed. Now, I don't pin that completely on Westbrook. I'll tell you that. Last year, Paul George had an MVP season, and a lot of that is doing the part that Westbrook sacrificed some of his stats. He really did. Now, towards the end of the year, he started padding him a little bit more, but for the most part, that's the reason Paul George was even in the MVP conversation. So I never seen James Harden sacrifice anything for a teammate in my life. Dan, did you see Quinn Cook's interview with the Lakers? Yes, he's a diehard Laker fan, and we're very excited to have him on board. Hopefully he makes a good impact on the Lakers this year. I think he will definitely help us stretch the floor, and he gives us another solid shooter, man, around the perimeter. He said, Dan, have you seen Rondo's plus minus? It's bad. Again, statistics, sometimes lie to you, man. Rondo, I've seen him in the playoffs, and he's sensational. I've actually seen Rondo go further in the playoffs and lead a team further in the playoffs than Chris Paul. So argument can go both ways. I don't hate Chris Paul. However, I dislike him, man, because he's very whiny. He has like little man syndrome, and he's always like, I don't like his attitude. I really don't. I feel like if things are going his way, he's laughing and everything's all good. But as soon as adversity hits, he starts blaming people, slapping his hands at people, yapping at the ref. I really dislike his attitude. His game obviously is good, but he's choked in some big moments as well. Dan, any news on Caruso? Yes, we re-signed him for 2 years, man. So shout out to Caruso for making that, coming all the way back from the dead, resurrecting his career in the G League and eventually earning himself a pretty nice little 2-year deal. So gotta love it. He said, Boogie looking thin after only 1 month. It's crazy. Hey, when players are motivated, anything's possible, guys. Anything's possible. I'm telling you. Lakers big three, Boogie or Kuzma. I hope it's Kuz, but I'll take Big Boogie. He's more battle tested for right now. Either one, man. It doesn't matter as long as we're winning. I'm a team fan, man, more than players. I love my players when they put in work for the Lakers. However, whatever's better for the team. He says, screw the Clippers, the media, CP3, Laker Nation, Laker gang all day, baby, all day. Don't get CP3. I feel you, bro. I don't want CP3. I really don't. I hope that he gets rerouted to Miami like they're saying in the rumors because, we get rid of another pesky point guard in the West. Dan, your thoughts on signing Monte Ellis or Amari Stoudemire? Depends on how well they look, man. I always used to be a Amari Stoudemire fan, and when he was with the Phoenix Suns, he was so good. But injuries derailed his career, and it's unfortunate. Monte Ellis hasn't been good since Milwaukee, so it's been a while since he got traded there. So I don't know how battle-tested they are, but I'm open-minded as long as they're ready to put in work, man. We're already pretty much – our roster is pretty well-rounded right now. Anything we add is going to be a bonus. All of a sudden, there's Clippers fans. Man, these are just Warrior fans that decided to change their jersey, man. They have like the reversible inside-out jerseys. Clippers and Warrior fans are some of the biggest bandwagons out there, man. Dan, we need a small forward. We got Kuzma, we got LeBron, we got a couple there, but yeah, we could use another one. Iguodala would be perfect. Quinn Cook is an LA kid, definitely, man. I think so. I think he said his father grew up watching the Lakers. I'm not sure exactly where he's from, but I think so. Dan ignoring subscribers, bro. I see you, man. See, if you didn't waste your breath on messages like that, then I'd be able to read your comments. I could have read it right there. Dan, Warriors fans and Clippers fans playing Uno? I guess so, bro. I guess so. They keep reversing it. I like that reference, though, by the way. Dan, our Summer League squad not good this year. That only means that our real squad is going to be good because if you guys remember, we're dominating the last couple of years and our squad didn't turn out that well. That just means we traded away our talent, and like I said, it didn't matter if they suck. We just needed to find a diamond in the rough. We got a couple of guys signed to training camp, K-Cock and Eric? What is it, Eric Holm or something like that? The 6'10" guy. So we're pretty much set, man. And those guys will probably end up getting signed to the G League team. So Holman, yeah, Eric Holman. There you go. He said he won't get bought out. LMAO, he costs too much. Hopefully not. I don't want him to get bought out. Nobody wants Chris Paul. He can stay over there. He can stay over there, man. I like to add a couple of young athletic players, to be honest. Wouldn't we all? But we have plenty of athleticism, man. We got Anthony Davis. He's a young athletic player. Kuzma's pretty athletic himself. We're pretty well-rounded, man. I'm not mad at all. What do you think of Billups' comments on Carmelo? Carmelo's washed, bro. We don't want Carmelo over here. If we get Carmelo, then I'll accept it only because that's LeBron's boy. But I don't really want Carmelo, man. Carmelo, he never adapted to the NBA. He never did. Just like Dwight Howard never adapted to the NBA. That's why he's out of a job. That's why they bought him out. He got traded. If you don't adapt to the NBA, Carmelo was drafted into the ISO era when we had guys like Kobe, Vince, T-Mac, guys that could go one-on-one. And he never made the transition to team ball. Nowadays, if you want to win a championship, you need to play team ball. You need to have good chemistry with your teammates. And basically, don't be a ball stopper. And Carmelo continued to be a ball stopper throughout his career, even when he declined. And that's why he didn't really help any team, unfortunately for him. But, yeah, we don't need him. And he doesn't play defense, so that's tough. I hope we see AD, Cousins, and Rondo in the lineup together at one point. I can't wait to see how Frank Vogel's going to tinker with these lineups. He seems very educated from the interviews. I've been loving what he's been saying. He sounds enthusiastic. I mean, I think he's ready, man. What do you think of Kenneth Faried? I like him, but there's better free agents to be had. But I do like Kenneth Faried. I wouldn't be mad if we got him at all. Block Ryan Anderson. Why? What did he say? What did Ryan Anderson say? Let's see what Clipper Nation F the. Oh, okay, I see. So we got a little misfit amongst the group chat. Yeah, man, Clipper fans eat their boogers, man. Everybody knows that. Come on now, bro. He was probably picking his nose while he was typing that. Then how about Iman Shumpert? I like him. He's an option for sure. Especially, you know how I feel about, y'all know how I've been feeling about defensive two-way players. Now, it is what it is, man. Yeah, I think Vogel will be fired by the trade deadline. He's already disagreeing with LeBron. Nah, man. You need a coach that can stand on his 2 feet and not agree with everything. Actually, players respect that more than anything. I promise you. I promise. Livingston would be a great addition. Not mad at that. Iguodala still be my top target if he gets bought out, though. The starting lineup, I've mentioned it. This is probably my third video mentioning it. But for those of you that didn't, for those of you guys that didn't pretty much hear what my starting lineup looks like, it looks like point guard, LeBron James, shooting guard, Danny Green, small forward, Kyle Kuzma, power forward, Anthony Davis, and center, JaVale McGee. Off the bench, we'll have Quinn Cook, we'll have KCP, we'll have Boogie as a primary option, with Rondo leading that unit. So, that's my starting lineup. However, that could change if in training camp players come differently. If DeMarcus balls out, then he's got to be in the starting lineup. But I like that lineup just because we'd probably be the biggest team in the NBA size-wise, and we could defend, get out in transition, and shoot the ball. So I think we'd be very well versed. And then can you imagine Anthony Davis and JaVale just blocking shots left and right? Then you saw what Josh Hart said about Jesse Buss. Yeah, that he's really smart. But that's something we've known for a while. I've given him plenty of credit, man. Plenty of credit. Check it out. We got butthurt Clipper fans that know they're never going to win a championship. All right, Nick the Prick. I got you, bro. Blockies. This guy shot his shot, but, man, he's missing free throws like DeAndre Jordan. Come on, bro. You got to come harder than that. He said, ¿Cómo Houston agarraron a Westbrook? ¿Qué dieron a cambio? He asked me, what did Houston do to get Westbrook? What did they give it in exchange? They gave up a bunch of draft picks and Chris Paul. So isn't that baloney how the Lakers have to give up everything to land a star player? Yeah, other teams just give up a bunch of draft picks and a bloated contract. It's just insane, man. The hate versus the Lakers is crazy. Yeah, DeMarcus will have a big year, Jesse. I feel you on that. Hey, Dan, I watched and leave a like on every stream to support you. Thank you so much, Blue. I truly, bottom of my heart, I appreciate that, brother. Why are Clipper fans here? Because they got nowhere else to be, man. They don't have a life. They ran out of boogers to eat, so they had to tune in. What happened to Lance? Lance Stevenson, actually, he's a free agent still. So, he's a free agent, man. I wish him the best. It was fun last season to have Lance. I wish that Luke Walton would have gave him consistent minutes because there was times where he actually helped take over games. That's what he does. He says, screw the Clippers, Laker Nation all the way. Absolutely, man. Laker Nation stand up. He said, I want to buy Laker tickets. When do they go on sale? I will let you know as soon as I know. Probably closer to September, they will go on sale. The schedule hasn't even been dropped yet. You guys know when the schedule drops, I'm coming to you guys with a live video prediction. Last year, we could have been spot on with that, except injuries kind of messed everything up. He said, AD is way better than CP3, Westbrook. Absolutely, bro. Better than all of them. Dan, you got to vlog a LA Lakers, LA Clippers game this year. I'm definitely going to have to get tickets. If I have the chance, man, if God willing, I'm definitely going to that, and I'll vlog it for you guys, man. What's the price looking like? Expensive, man. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, depending on where you want to sit. Dan, do you think we should retire Powell's jersey? That's debatable. That's very debatable. Depends on who you ask. But he will be a Hall of Famer, so maybe. Maybe so. You said Westbrook versus Paul George. I don't really care much for that matchup, honestly. But I can't wait to see what we do when we match up versus those teams. He said, go to Vivid Seats to get Laker tickets. Are they cheaper there? Or I never tried that website. I don't know. He said, why not? He said, that's the Christmas matchup, Dan. Is it? Do we face them on Christmas? I don't know. It's going to be tough to get tickets, man. But if I can afford them this year, then I'm definitely going to go, and I'll bring you guys along the ride. Dan, would you rather build around AD or Kawhi? You know what? AD, man, because AD, you build championships around big men. You need to have a solid foundation in the paint to win a championship. I don't remember the last guard or wing-oriented team that didn't have any, like, at least a solid big down there to dominate. AD, to me, AD's a real deal, man. We haven't seen a generational talent like him in a long time. I mean, this guy used to be a point guard in high school, for God's sakes, and then he hit that growth spurt, and then all of a sudden, boom, he's a big man with guard skills who can take you off the dribble, shoot in your face, take you to the hole, fade away. He got everything, man. The footwork, block John Jay. Man, we got these Clipper fans all of a sudden. It's probably the same account. We already know there's no such thing as Clipper fans, plural. Where is he? I can't even see him. That's how irrelevant he is. Hold up. I'm looking for John Jay. What did he say? What did he say? John Jay, he said, LOL, Laker fans think they hot stuff. The Clippers been smacking y'all. Sorry. Boys, for 5 years. That's their brag. That's how retarded Clipper fans are. Man, your mom must have dropped you when you were small, bro. Y'all been smacking us for 5 years? Where did that get you? We were in rebuild. You guys are in the middle of nowhere. Y'all weren't rebuilding or y'all weren't winning championships. So, I mean, keep hanging selfies, man. That's all I got to say about that, man. He said they were smacking us. Get out of here. Clippers are garbage, man. Regular season doesn't matter. Playoffs is what matters. Period. He said AD is 26. Shaq was 28 when he won his first with the Lakers. There you go. Drop that track again. There you go, bro. Hey, there you go. Champions, man. We champions. Clipper fans smack themselves just by hanging selfies, man. That's embarrassing. If like I was a young player and the Clippers drafted me, I'd be like, yo, please don't hang my selfie, bro. Don't hang my selfie. That's retarded. This is my question to the Clippers. They hanging selfies out there. What are they going to do when they actually have a Hall of Fame player they want to retire? Are they going to elevate his selfie above or his jersey above the selfies? Because that would look really ridiculous, man. He said, if CP3 bought out, would you bring him to the Lakers? I think the Lakers will probably look at that for sure, especially because Chris Paul is one of LeBron's friends. But my problem is, y'all know what happened between Rondo and Chris Paul. Could they hash it and coexist? I highly doubt it. The NBA is filled with egos. We already have plenty of personalities under the roster. The last thing we need is a crybaby teammate that's going to cry when everything's going wrong and blame everybody else. So that's why I say no. Damn, World Peace dropping the Clippers diss track like Meta swinging them with the elbow at Harden. Absolutely, bro. You already know. Here, 16 championships. That's all I have to say. There you go. He said, hey, I don't hear any Clipper fans making music for their team like you, Dan, putting it down for LA. Thanks. See, I try. And the reason you don't hear Clipper fans, making music for LA is because there's no music to be made for a team that's never won anything. I mean, what you're going to brag about? The selfies, Clipper Darrell, Frankie Nunez, that's your celebrity, person that goes to your games. I don't know, man. What can, that's a good question, man. If anybody could answer, what can Clippers brag about? Highlight dunks? I don't know. I don't know what they could brag about, honestly. Doc Rivers is probably the best player that ever came to LA, and he's a coach. So, I don't know. Clippers are something else. Seriously, like I mentioned this last time. I said, going for the Clippers is like having a Ferrari, right? The Lakers on this side, and then you got like a Volvo, like a 98 Volvo over here on the right, and you decide to drive off the lot with that over the Ferrari somebody gave you to choose from. That's crazy, man. I'll never understand it, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. Yeah, y'all ever met Clipper fans in real life? I one time played a Clipper fan. I won't mention his name just because I don't want to be a dirtbag, but I played a Clipper fan one time. He was talking the most, man. I played him one-on-one, and after I smacked him in the park, he never came back to the park. True story, man. Verified. He never ever came back to the park, and that's what Clipper fans do. That's what they do. He said Flippers got Billy Crystal. They can only about hiring West. Jerry West, I guess, yeah, Jerry West would probably have to be their biggest accomplishment, for sure. Have I heard the corrido de Kobe Bryant? I have not, bro. I'll probably YouTube it after that. Is AD a future Laker legend? Absolutely. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a beast. You know, Anthony Davis, we haven't seen a big man this dominant since Shaquille O'Neal. That's how good AD is. Gasol was nice, but he was more finesse. AD brings the toughness, and he brings the soft touch. He brings speed, quickness, defense, everything, man. Thanks, Mario. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks so much. It's sick. I'm going to look it up. What is it called? The Kobe Corrido? Is that what it's called? I'll check it out for sure, bro. Yeah, 80's pretty much already unguardable. He's a city of champs to be soon. LA Lakers, LA Dodgers. Yeah, man. Yo, we got a lot of contenders this year. We got to capitalize for real. Then the Western Conference Finals will be the NBA Finals this year. I mean, it'll be interesting for sure. I see what you're saying. Oh, you know it, bro. Die Hard. You already know, bro. How long have you been streaming for? 26 minutes. I'm probably going to wait till like the 35-minute mark because I enjoy talking to you guys, man. Real diehard Laker fans, tune in. AD is going to score 50 on the Clippers. Man, I don't care how much he scores as long as we get that dub, Kevin. But I feel you, bro. It would be nice to see him drop a 50-piece on their foreheads. On Montrezl Harrell, everybody knows Montrezl Harrell thinks he's the best thing that ever graced the planet. You know, he's got another thing coming to him, man. I want DeMarcus just to sit on his chest, bro, and just let him have it. Mostly every 2K cover player has one MVP. AD is next. Absolutely. I forgot about that. AD is on the cover of 2K20, and I can't wait to cop that, man. That's going to be fun. Matter of fact, you know what? You know what, guys? You just gave me a good idea. Now, hit me up on Twitter if you guys believe this is a good idea. But once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I want you guys to follow me on Twitter. I'm sorry, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, and I'm going to do an NBA 2K20 giveaway. And if you guys retweet that comment after this show, if you guys retweet that comment, you're going to be entered for a chance to get it once I hit 10K. So that's going to be my celebration, right? I don't know how to give back to you guys, but I know there's a lot of 2K lovers out there. So I'm gonna hit you guys, and I'm going to randomly have either my nephew or somebody select the winner randomly. I'm not even going to pick because I don't want to be biased. I like you guys too much. So that's what I'm going to do, man. Oh, all right. That's how you feel, bro? Then you ain't part of the giveaway. That's how you feel, man. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a 2K giveaway, man. And I'm going to, hit you guys. Whoever wins it, yeah, I'll hit you guys on the DM on Twitter. That's why I say Twitter, because there's no DMs on YouTube. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, if you don't have a Twitter account, it's easy to open one up. Create one, and then to enter, all you have to do is retweet that tweet. I'm gonna shoot it right after this because I'm about to hit 10K pretty soon. So that's what I'm gonna do, guys. That's what I'm gonna do for you. And I'll give away at least one copy. If I can do two, I'll do two. But again, depending on the financials. He said, I got my daily dose of DTLF. Now I feel better. That's what's up, bro. I appreciate you for reals, for reals. Who will win Finals MVP for the Lakers? Anybody, as long as we get that championship. Man. He said new video with nice bars. Is that what you guys would like? You guys want another music video as well? Then, hey, I might just do that. All right. I'm going to do both just for you guys, man, because y'all asked for it, especially my man Kevin King. I'll drop another track. It ain't going to have to do with the Clippers. They're irrelevant at this point. I think we already killed them off. But I'm going to do a Laker hype track for the new roster. So that's probably what I'm going to do once we hit 10K. And plus the 2K giveaway. So I'm going to do both things, man. So if you guys want that 2K giveaway, enter. Right after this video, I'm going to post it. I'm going to post a competition. And then everybody who retweets it and likes it is going to be entered for that. So that's what I'm going to do, man. That's a good idea, Kevin. For the 10K, I'm going to drop another track, another Lakers anthem. This time it's going to go even harder. It's just going to be, repping the Lakers. We're going to talk about the roster, all that good stuff, man. I can't wait. You said I've been a Laker fan since 1989. I feel you, bro. You've been around for reals. I've been a Laker fan since 1997, man. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate you, man. Hey, you guys show me love as well, so I try to give back when I can. Dan, can you give us your full rotation for the Lakers next season, starting lineup and bench, please? I will do that when the roster's complete. I don't feel like it's complete. We're still missing something. So when we get closer to the season, I will get you. For now, though, I'll give you. I guess you know what? I'll give you like my pre-roster rotation. So you already heard about my starting lineup. Off the bench, I will have Rondo point guard, shooting guard, Quinn Cook. Sometimes KCP, depends who's playing better. Let's see who we got at small forward. Small forward, I'm hoping for Iguodala. So we can get Iguodala. He'd be my backup, six man of the year type guy. Power forward, who we got there at the 4? I got to look at the roster, man. I didn't think of this right off the top. But let's see. Who do we have at the 4 to bring off the bench? Now, DeMarcus is going to be my center there off the bench. But I don't know. Maybe Devontae Kaycock. Maybe he'll get some minutes there. I don't know. We got to see, man. Again, the roster's not complete yet. Jared Dudley can play some stretch 4 for us for sure. Hey, Dan, we all appreciate what you do for us. And keep it up to date, man. Much love to you. Thank you, bro. I got you, man. And don't forget to enter that 2K competition, man. I want to give it a copy to you guys as soon as the game drops. So go ahead and enter that, man. Follow me on Twitter. Like that tweet as soon as it drops. The 2K giveaway tweet. And et cetera, man. He said, you got to get a Laker tattoo, bro, for 10K. See, I love my mama too much, man. I love my mama too much. She would have a heart attack. So, yeah, I don't want to do that while my mother graces this earth. I don't want to, do her like that. And she don't live with me or nothing, man. I'm just saying I love her too much, man. But trust me, I would. I'll do anything for the Lakers. For the Lakers, I would get a face tattoo. Not saying I will do it, but I'm saying I would just to prove my love for the Lakers, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, Beast. Thank you, bro. He said, can't wait, fire. It's what we've been waiting for. Hashtag rocket up. That's nice. We got Rocket fans in here. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. It's definitely an upgrade from Chris Paul. So, y'all definitely got a good player for sure. It'll be interesting to see how that dynamic works out. Thanks, Ray. I appreciate you, bro. Well, it's not a guarantee. If Boogie comes in ready to ball out, then maybe he might start. But for now, I would like to bring him off the bench just because I like JaVale's defense a little bit better. You said you don't have any tats? Me neither. We're exceptions. I do it for my mama, man. Trust me. I love my mama. She's the only thing I got. Never met my pop, so it's just my mama, and I don't want to tap myself up, give her a heart attack or anything crazy like that. Blue Diamond Gem. Thank you, bro. He said OKC has 14 number ones. Are they back in 4 years? We'll see, because Sam Presti drafts really well, so you can never count him out. However, he makes some stupid trades. Hey, he said corrido. He wants me to do a corrido. I can't, bro. I'm not into, I can't really do a corrido, bro. He said, how many Hispanics do you think watch you, Dan? They asking for that corrido. I don't know, bro. But hey, the more the merrier. Every race is welcome in here, man. She wants a Laker tattoo. T, I heard you was gonna get a Laker tattoo. That's what's up. He said, who y'all shooters though? Rondo's trash? Man, we got plenty of shooters. Come on, bro. We got plenty of shooters. First of all, we got big men who could shoot with AD, DeMarcus, Kyle Kuzma. Then now we got guys that could actually shoot like Troy Daniels. We got Jared Dudley, Avery Bradley. I think he was shot like 40% or 38%. I'm not sure. And then we're going to get even more. I'm sure there's another shooter in the market we can get. Danny Green, let's not forget, obviously one of the best ones we have on the team. So we got plenty of shooters. We definitely upgraded in that department. I'll tell you that. He said, OKC is not done yet. Feels like it. We'll see. I mean, they're in rebuild mode for sure. And I think I mentioned this last season to you guys that if I was them, I'd trade Russell Westbrook. I said, call me crazy. But if I was them, they're not going to win with Russell Westbrook. I'd trade him right now and get the most assets for them. So they've done that. So, that's a good trade for them for now. But I didn't like the fact that they had to take on CP3's contract. That's a horrible contract. I didn't think that was a movable contract. So it ended up being a really good trade for the Rockets for the simple fact. He said, love your show, Dan. Keep up the great work. I got the Lakers logo on my right shoulder. Pretty dope, bro. DTLF, we have so many old players. How will they be able to play 82 games? I feel like we have a good blend of mid to older players, but that's where depth comes into play. We have plenty of depth, so I think we'll be just fine. More than fine. So that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. But thanks so much for the ideas. I was thinking so hard on what to give back on my giveaway. So that's what I'm going to do. When I hit 10K, I'll be dropping that Lakers anthem for next season, man, the one that's going to get everybody hyped. And the second thing I'm going to do is when 2K drops, as soon as it drops and I get my copy, I'm buying somebody a copy. One winner will get entered into the contest, and I'll definitely ship it out to you guys. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you already don't, at Dan the Lakers fan, or you can search me under DTLF, either one. And the second thing, send me a message because that'll help me, let me know you already followed me and you liked and retweeted, and then I will keep your messages right there and randomly have either my nephew or my girl select the winner randomly. I'm not even going to select it because I don't want to be biased. So that's what I'm going to do. You have my word. And thank you guys so much for the love and support. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Oh, by the way, T said, hey, DTLF, tat Dan, your mom would be proud. LOL. Yeah, about the tat. Yeah, I won't do her like that, because I love my mama. So, shout out to my mom. She's currently in Mexico right now. So, I miss her and all that. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, the love and support. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter to enter for that 2K giveaway, 2K20, the 80 version. So I'll catch you guys next time and have a good one, man.